It's weird. It's like it gets brown in the middle and it's like black up front. It's stupid. Everybody, Working Title Sports Show.
The brand is strong, D. The brand is strong.
Charge.
I'm giddy as hell because the Orioles finally have a season where their winning
You
record.
could suck all types of
Hey, sir,
all
sir.
types of C
I have to
words.
take the small victories because just this last season, 45 wins was the max they had last season.
I will tell you this. Let's get it going after break, everybody. Hi. We're
How's it
talking
going?
about something we don't get into a lot, which is baseball. Because I've been watching a bunch of baseball, a bunch of people hit home runs back and forth, and I got a good assessment of what the fuck's going on this season. You also, Chris.
Mhm.
And there's something that's magical that's going on right now. It's um the Baltimore Orioles decided to get rid of that piece of shit called Chris Davis, and all of a sudden,
They found it. They found the glow to finally get put together a win streak.
actually, here's the thing, and this is something I knew last year, and I was a hater, and I just didn't want to highlight. The farm system for the Orioles have been great the last 3 years, actually,
Mhm.
and they're starting to see dividends. They're really starting to pay dividends for the
Yeah,
Orioles, and
yeah.
hopefully for them. Hopefully for them, man. I think it's turning around for them. It's going to be. Here's the funny thing: they're still clearly in the middle of a rebuild.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I hate to be this asshole. There might be a chance y'all going to get on a big winning streak and then hit this fucking wall.
It's either
Like
A.
this
I
wall.
predict there's two options.
Or you do something really stupid and you get this close. Because I don't got y'all making it to the wild card, but I got you. Like, I got,
There's only
like
two
that.
options I see this. They just squeak into the wild card, or
Which I'm
B,
fine with that. I'm fine with that too.
like you said, they one game out of the wild card spot, and it'd be on some like fuck. If only they won this game, they could have got in kind of
And
shit.
and here's the funny thing: you look at the East. The team that I think is going to actually fuck up the most was actually going to be the Red Sox. I have this feeling that they're going to get cold at the wrong time, and because they don't look that great anyway right now. Well, I won't say they don't look that great. It's just that, god damn, the East is like always back and forth, always hard anyway. But now you got the Rays and you got the Orioles actually doing something. But just to be really honest, the Orioles are the weaker of that group right there. But it ain't. I can tell you right now, it ain't the motherfucking Blue Jays. Nah. I think that window is about to slam right on their hand.
No, no,
Like
no.
that window they had to do it is. I think it's up.
Yeah. Now on the Nationals front, yeah, Juan Soto turned down a 15-year, $440 million offer, and a lot of people were like, "Holy shit, why would he do that?" And
Okay,
now
there's
here's what it is: new ownership, and the team is rebuilding. Now, if you're a player, would you want to stay on the team for 15 years and have to deal with the rebuilding process and new ownership
yeah,
because you don't know what the new ownership is going to
yeah,
do?
yeah.
Yeah, and also technically the team is like 15 million from away from the highest person in the MLB that's making more than that. So maybe that could be a case, but it's really new ownership and rebuilding.
I think I
That's
think
the
it's
big
a
thing.
I think for one, it's really the rebuild is probably the biggest part where it gets because you got to think about when one pretty much went to the World Series in his rookie year.
Yeah.
So I done tasted the top. I want to keep tasting,
And now
and
you
I
went
don't want to
one
be on,
and then one
and
season after the World Series,
and
it's
I
like,
don't want
oh,
to be on this ashy ass team no more. Yo, Nats has been great. Y'all made me a star. Can I go now? That's how I feel about it.
and now he's very
Now
coy now because we're at the All-Star break and everybody's asking him and he's just like, look, it's out of my hands. It is what it is. And I'm
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah,
that's a lot of pressure.
yeah, it is. And you not only number one, let's get this. I think a lot of people forget this. You're what has he? 24.
23,
24, 23,
23,
23,
20, 23,
23.
20, 23.
Then on top of that, you're did you hear
Hold up.
he
Are
got
you hitting?
handed.
Are you hitting
Huh?
something? Are you hitting something?
Oh my god. I think my mic changed. Oh my goodness. Did it change? son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Oh my God, it did. Hold on.
I was
Hello?
wondering. Yeah, I got you now.
Oh my gosh.
I kept wondering. I was like,
That is
why?
embarrassing.
Nah, it's all good.
Embarrassing. Nah, it was going through my mom. It was going through my headset. Don't look.
Soto, 23 years old. Yes.
Juan Soto. I don't think nobody heard none of that.
No, they did. No, I heard it. It was just it started clicking, and I was like, "Hold up, why the fuck is it clicking right now?"
All right, cool.
So we're good. We're good. But
But
Juan Soto, 23 years old, young, a lot of pressure.
live person. Then they're like they just handed that dude a $500,000, $500,000. like
And you
he
said
was
no.
like, no. Well, that's
15
for 14
years.
years. That's for 15 years,
15
man.
years in DC, and you don't know how, because baseball rebuilding is weird because it's not like basketball where you might get maybe 2, maybe 3 seasons, and then boom, your team is like clicking on all hills. Baseball, it takes a while. And it's a lot of luck, to be fair. It is definitely a lot of luck. Because I mean, how long were the Nationals around before they finally start clicking and boom, they're in the World Series?
Before the World Series. Here's the thing: the Nationals went through about 9 seasons of pretty much tripping and hitting their fucking head on the playoff wall, either not making it or going into it and not doing anything with it. But every year it was like, this is the team that got it. They got the squad. They got the squad. They got the squad. And the year that we made it was like, well, this is the excellent squad. This is probably the best they got. And then when we got halfway in the season, it was like, okay, so we're about to take dynamite to this whole team, and we lucked out and won a World Series.
That was the last of Zimmerman. He finally was like, "Fuck it,
man." When Zimmerman left, I'm like, look. At this point, the team is about to blow up, and I think that the ownership is a real big reason why I'll fucking leave. Just really honest with you, bringing in another squad of white folk that I had to deal with that I don't know that's going to see me a different way, and I'm already making. You know what? I'll be honest with you, Chris. When I think about it now, 15 years, how much?
15 years, how much? 440 million.
Nigga, do you know, in my opinion, new ownership in 4 years will, I guarantee, will see you as a liability. No matter what.
I mean, think about it.
In 4 years, they will see you as a liability and like, nah, he gotta go. I
mean, let's be real. Like, I'm hearing rumblings that people are already looking at Strasburg and Corbin. Like, so you got that how much on your contract, and you ain't even living up to them contracts?
I'm gonna be real with you. Woo! I ain't like Corbin's ass. Even when the year we went to the World Series, I didn't like his ass that whole time because he was the main one. I was like, this nigga, I don't like. Oh man,
they paid his ass though.
You know that slider. Shut the fuck up. He ain't that great, man. I never liked him like that. You know, Strauss. I knew this was going to happen to Strauss because he got hurt and he never got right since then. I knew it was going to happen to him. Thank the good Lord he got his fucking ring. Thank the good Lord he got his contract. Because real talk, this dude is about to be a 79, teetering, going down to the minors every year. I'm not even joking with that, young. Oh, Lord, man. I hate that. I hate that, man. It's like Steven Strasburg went from a superstar to just dissolved, and like I said, his body held out for that World Series series, and did, I mean, phenomenal. That was it. Yeah. That was it. I feel like so. Like I said, it's safe to say. It's just safe to say.
Yeah,
the Nationals are kind of done for the next few seasons. So D is going to enjoy the low ticket prices, nobody being in the stadium. So if I do go, me and my kids can sneak go down to the lower deck. Fuck, they encourage it half the time anyway. Shit, yo, son, like I'm going to enjoy the Nationals being brick. I'm going to enjoy every single W we get for the next, I'm going to say it, 6 years of darkness, Chris. Listen to me. It's going to be 6 years of darkness, and I'm going to be loving it. 6 years of us doing jack shit night. I'm gonna love it. Oh, every home run is going to just oh God, yes. I'm gonna love it.
Meanwhile,
Oh
me as
shit.
an Orioles fans is watching them get this high schooler Jackson Holiday in the first round of MLB draft, and I'm like,
You know what?
interesting,
Look,
interesting.
like I said, the Orioles have right now. They have one of the best minor league farm systems right now in the league, and they're actually, like I said, they're paying off dividends, especially in that fucking bullpen.
Hmm.
So there is something to be said with the Orioles. At least they're trying to build themselves up. But here's a little weird thing about the Orioles too. They got the same problem with the same problem too that the Nationals got. They're getting new owners, and I hear about this one. They're way worse. They want them the fuck out of Baltimore, which is like, whoa, what? I'm a Nets fan, and I'm like, why? The Orioles, they get to stay. So I don't know what's going
That
on.
would be such a up. That would be
That
such
would
a
be weird,
that
man.
would be an uppercut to the city of Baltimore because the Orioles are an institution
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Baltimore. Like they
They're
like I mean I'm not trying to make the comparison, but like it's just as much as how Otakon was an institution in Baltimore for the longest time, and then Otakon left, and everybody's like, "No!" So you
I put it
bought
to
the
you.
Orioles leave?
I put it to you this way: the Orioles leaving Baltimore is on the same level, and this is going to sound weird, but shout out to y'all. If I hear tomorrow the Cincinnati Reds are leaving, whoa, why? Wait, why? Like Cincy, why y'all can't keep them in the city? What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't nothing else. Like you would think, like, you know what I'm saying, like, why is it? It always falls the same thing. Ownership doesn't want to keep him there. Ownership wants to move. It's always that. It's just ownership wants to move to a different city, make more money over there, and all the rest of that. It's very, I want to say rare, but with these teams like like in the three major sports, it's
Mhm,
like I don't. It hardly falls on the fans ever anymore. You know what I mean? I don't think it falls on the fans no more. Outside of it being buried in Candy Yards, but they ain't their fault. It's because y'all were putting garbage out there for the last. You know what, Chris? Y'all went through 6 years of just slamming y'all foot into the side of the fucking
we really
chair.
did. We really did. It's like, come on, guys, come see the O's.
Oh man, getting motherfuckers stomped by the Twins. This is fun.
That's why, look. That's why Camden Yards is looking very packed now because it's like, oh shit, Orioles is 46-46. Hot damn, we got a team. That's the Oriole
and
fan
then
base way right here.
And then just to be honest with you, there's still a big batch of Orioles fans down here in Washington D.C. that will fucking travel. I'm a Nats fan, a big Nats fan. I will go to an Orioles game. Right? Or I got tickets tomorrow. I will go because it's the Orioles. Man. I would love to go to Candy Yards, man. Everybody it's one of those like, come on. So I think the whole city, not just of Baltimore, but DC, kind of wants the Orioles to stay in this area. I think the only ones that want them to go is, just to be honest with you, people that see money, that smell money, that's following that money.
Mhm.
So that's going to be weird,
Where do you
man.
see Juan Soto going if the Nats trade him?
You
Like,
know what?
do
I
you
have a
see? I say the Dodgers.
everybody thinks the Dodgers because the Dodgers the only one they probably got. I know this. I told this. Somebody's going to give us half their future. You're going to have to give us
Hmm.
practically the future. You're going to have to give
Who,
us. You're
who's
going to
gonna
have
do
to.
it?
You're going to have to give us a few of those prospects off your fucking minor league team. And while we at it, give me a pitcher. No, a competent one on your team. I don't care if it's a reliever or reliever or a starter. I want a competent. I want a good pitcher off your team. Give me about four of them. Give me about four of them. Four of the minor league players. And give me like 2 draft picks. Then I think about not adding money onto that shit or whatever how they do that shit. I know
A
baseball's
bag,
a
a,
little bit
ba-
different when it comes to that.
a bag of money on top of that shit. It's like, oh,
Nigga, and give Juan Soto and Juan Soto wants.
yo,
D would want this. D would want this. And he wants to be on the cover of Big League Chew for the next 10 years. That's D. That's D. I don't chew tobacco. I chew Big League True. I always have. So I want to be on the cover of that joke like that.
Oh my god.
I
So
want to be a part of this shit.
so we're gonna go to WNBA just because instead of making it last. So obviously, everybody's supporting Brittany Griner, and there's still the discourse
There is a
regarding
discourse.
regarding what's gonna happen with her, even though I think people are finally coming around to what you've been saying from day one. It's Russia. What did you think was gonna happen?
It's Russia, and it's unfortunate because here's the fucked up part about it. Did they say they're going?
Oh, they
I
basically
fucking
said
hate this for one thing because didn't they say they were going to give them like a drug runner or
no,
something?
no, no, no. What it was is, and Russia and China does this bullshit all the time to the U.S. It's basically, hey, we'll give you back your guy, but give us one of our drug runners, and we'll give you back your person. And in this situation, it's basically this Russian guy that's equivalent to Nick Cage in Lord of War. And I was like, fuck no. I wouldn't, hell no. Why would you know? She gonna have to eat the 10.
I hate to be Brittany.
Gonna have to eat that 10, Brittany. Sorry.
Baby. You want us to release a gun runner? Here's the fucked up part. This is how you know America's not in no major war. Because go ahead, take him. like we're gonna see that nigga again. It's all right, cool. Take him. Like if Lord of War taught me anything, America's like, yeah, that's nice that you arrest him. Why'd you do that again?
I mean, because it's one of those like it's like I feel it's like sure the noble thing is to do the switch, but then like full and well afterwards, folks would be like, "Why the fuck did you release it for Britney?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, y'all sat there and wanted the U.S. to do the shit. So what did you think was gonna happen? Like, come on, like."
It was different with LaMelo's kid. It was a little bit different with that, but this one, I'm like, man, look, man, we can give you one of your low level spies, man, because, and I hate to be this nigga, it's a WNBA player, bro.
And it makes it even worse. It makes it even worse.
I like and Dee's saying this I'm saying this as a lover of basketball, lover of women's basketball. Brittany about to be, bro. So you won't have to lower that price.
I look.
Oh God! Look, she's still gonna get on. Look, before somebody say it, she can still make the All-Star team. She a B. She a B. She a bit of B since she got in the league. Nigga. Don't do that.
She been sitting at a smooth 81 on 2K for the longest time.
The bitch been sitting underneath that fucking goal because that's all you can do, Brittany.
Hey.
I'm look. The real talk. The reason why I really don't look at girls' games is because I'm mean to the girls. Like college basketball, it's good, baby. It's good. I'm supportive of all those girls. Rock that shit. You know what I mean? WNBA, I'm mean to all of them. I'm mean to each one of them. Like,
also,
but that's defense. Hey, you look, now Della, like, yeah, that's right, Della. That's right. Because you're the only one that can actually hit a jump shot tonight, and all the rest of y'all heifers don't feel. Sir, you have to leave. Sir, you have to leave. And why? You keep calling them heifers.
And what makes it even worse is like
these bitches ain't moving fast enough.
Between the white women that are doing this, well, if it was LeBron, the U.S. would have got him. I'm like, pump your brakes, Susan. Pump your brakes.
Stop your brakes. Look, let me tell you something. Brittany got a look. Hold on. Just mind y'all niggas. You know Brittany got a domestic abuse charge against her, right? Y'all remember that, right? When she got in a fight with a girlfriend? Her baby mama. That was her baby mama, wasn't it?
I thought she beat the shit out of the Sheldon dude from Duke.
It was weird. Whatever. No. It happened with her and her wife. It was
something. Oh, okay. I thought it was a dude.
Whatever. If that was LeBron, y'all be right. Nah, he ain't shit, right? And when Russia come up, don't y'all remember he put hands on a girl? So I'm gonna bring it up on this one. LeBron ain't got no domestic abuse charge.
And then turn around, LeBron's like, the U.S. should do something. I'm like, LeBron, have you been paying attention
Hey,
to the news?
Yo, Bron. No. The whole thing with that, what happened to LeBron was, this sucks. Ooh, this sucks. What happened was, and you know this because we about to have 2 or 3 episodes like that right now. That was on delay. That was like done weeks ago. So when it came out now, it's like,
chill.
It sounds so tone deaf, don't it? It sounds so tone deaf. It's like this, man. That was HBO, right? No, was that HBO?
Yeah, HBO. Yeah, the shop. HBO.
That was HBO, bro. Why am I thinking that's Showtime? No, I'm still thinking of Jesus Mero.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
but hey, you know, in WNBA, you know, the Mystics are still in the running for the playoffs.
They are doing good. They're actually doing very well. I seen a couple of their games the other game, and yeah, man, girls look great.
Me and Sue talked about this on the sports show, and I figured I'd bring it up here because, you know, that fucking EA got me by the balls with this Madden 23 and John Madden on the
cover. Are you serious?
I might get Madden 23.
Are you actually serious, Chris?
I might have to get it. It's John Madden on the front. Which is weird because they just dropped 2K just dropped NBA 2K23 with the Jordan thing again.
I will give 2K this. Fucking bravo.
What's the difference? But what's the difference between this one?
I'm saying this. I say bravo. Not about the Jordan joint that's coming out. I say bravo for this. I'm playing 2K. I'm playing 2K22, and oh my god, y'all actually fixed something. It's like the stupid glitches I've seen for the last 4 years. I will give it this. 90% of them are gone. Oh, the standard 2K virtual concept glitches. Oh, they ain't all the way gone. They ain't all the way gone. But it's gotten so much better. And I will give 2K that.
But the Madden 23, they put out the power rankings for the players in it, and you might laugh at some of them.
I want to actually see these. Let's go do a couple of these, man.
So on the wide receiver front, number 1, Devontae Adams is a 99.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cooper Kupp's a 98. That's well deserved.
All right, look. This is D because D's a hater.
You are a hater of Kupp.
No, I don't hate Kupp. Y'all need to stop giving white boys extra points. He's an 89. He's an 89.
It is not Kupp's fault that black defensive people leave his ass open for him to just catch easy balls for the 98.
Hey, Chris, look at me. Black Noir got his ass whooped by motherfucking what's the name, right? By Soto Boy, okay? So I expect niggas to lose every now and then, all right? But that don't mean he better.
Tyreek Hill, 97.
Okay, now I got a question. I'm cool with that. Actually, I'm actually cool with
DeAndre
that.
Hopkins.
I wouldn't know that. Now, let me be honest with you. I'm sorry. I really would give Cooper actually a 96. I want to give him a 98. Okay. I'm being dead serious. I'm not hating that hard, man.
DeAndre Hopkins, 96.
That's too high. That's too high. That's a 92 if I smell it. But go ahead.
Stephon Diggs, 95. Justin Jefferson, 93. Mike Evans.
I'm 93. Sorry, what?
Justin Jefferson, 93.
That nigga been a 93 for the last 2 years, yo. Anyway, go ahead.
Mike Evans, 92.
How is he still a 92?
Tied for 8th. Terry McLaurin and Keenan Allen. Terry McLaurin and Keenan Allen are both at a 91.
I think Allen should be a 92, but I can't hate that.
For rounding out number 10, Amari Cooper for the Browns, 90.
D calls bullshit. I haven't seen that nigga play the last 2 years. Amari's an 87. Y'all be quit the fucking fronting. Ooh, because hold on. Because hey, Browns, third down is going to come and something's going to happen, and you're going to realize, hey, Amari, why do you disappear for some stupid reason?
And then
you're going to also realize this. Hey, Amari, the numbers are right here. The ball went right there. Come on, yeah, you're gonna realize it. You're gonna realize it. D, are you saying Amari Cooper sucks? Not yet.
I mean,
Oh, oh, am I praying for his downfall? A little bit. It's just bitter. I'm bitter. I'm bitter because I actually partially do kind of believe he did make Dak a better quarterback. So I'm kind of bitter right now. So I will admit that.
all right. So and also there's only two of them so far that they dropped. So this is the
Mm,
tight end one. Number one, Travis Kelsey, 98.
mm.
George Kittle, 49ers, 97. Mark Andrews, who plays for the Ravens, 93. Darren Wa-
93?
mm-hmm. Darren Waller, who plays for the Raiders, 91. TJ Hawkinson plays for the Lions, 89. Cal Pitts plays for the Falcons, 87. Mike Gesicki, Dolphins, 86. Dallas Goedert, who plays for the Eagles, 85.
Why is that drop? Anyway, go ahead.
Tied for ninth, Zach Ertz and Hunter Henry, both 84.
Did actually sound about right. 84? Hunter Henry.
Mm-hmm.
That's mean. That's mean. That's mean, nigga. That's all he gets at 84, man. I thought he was better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I think I don't know, man. You're gonna actually get it. Man, look, here's the thing. The problem I had with FIFA was in FIFA 22. No, 21, I'm sorry. They had it where the defense just stopped playing defense. And you can just rack up the score on them like 12-0 at halftime. And then when halftime is over, the computer beats you 20-12. So that was the problem that was going on in FIFA. Chris, it was so bad that I have not I have FIFA 22. Haven't played it yet. Why? Scared. I'm just scared I'm going to get the same bullshit again.
I mean, just like
Yeah.
it's yeah. Hold up. Do they have more? I think they might have more. Hold on. Let me see. That was that.
Zach Ertz, though, he's still up there. That don't make no damn sense.
Okay, so they don't have the quarterbacks up yet. Who do they have at center though?
They got center. They still got all those up there.
No, they just got the wide receivers. Never mind. So
But anyway,
CD Lamb is at 85.
I mean, I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I guess they're going to release more as it comes. But I was like, Madden got me with that Madden cover and what they're doing. And I'm like, fuck, kind of want it. But the Jordan one for 2K, I'm just kind of curious on like, what are they going to do that was different from the previous one where you play different Jordan moments, like the flu game and all that. Like,
I mean, here's a question. Are we still? I laughed at like, are we still doing that WWE style go through Undertaker's best matches type bullshit? Are we still doing that? And I like let it's so sad because they put the details up on. I hate this about video games. If you got it where you could give me details about the new game that's coming out, why can't you just give me an update? That you just, you know what I'm saying? I always hate that, but whatever. But every time you're about to play the game, of course, like the legacy, legacy edition is coming out next year, blah 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 blah, and it lists all the features. I just skip it.
yeah.
So I probably know what's on that shit. Just don't. I hate that shit. But
yeah, that kind of got me. I was like, man, they got my ass. They really got me. I'm like, fuck.
I kind of found it funny though that you Madden of all of them though.
I mean, the last one I did get
Madden, nigga.
I mean, I did buy the anniversary some years ago. I forgot what year anniversary it was for Madden. I did buy it, and I did.
What the Ray Lewis one? What?
I don't know, but I know me and my brother, we played it and we actually platinum that one. I forgot which Madden it was though. I want to say it was on the I think it was on the PS3 during the latter part of the PS3.
I think it was the Ray Lewis one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been that one.
Was it the Brett Favre one?
I don't know. I know it was on the latter half of the PlayStation 3 life cycle before the PS4 dropped. So
man, like the last one I played was the one with Gronk. That was 17, I think. And like I said, man, I beat franchise in 2 years. I hated it. It's like I fucking hated it. Even if I had a loaded team, I shouldn't win that easy. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
bullshit. Um. Yeah, but anyway. Uh.
So
Why we
F1.
on?
So,
No, no,
so
no. Why we on football? Let's
Oh
talk
yeah,
about.
Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
Let's talk about the. You know what, Chris? You know, after the first 10 that went to the Texans, you think the Texans would have said maybe we should stop paying for all this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one of the things that's also coming up with all this bullshit. It's like, well, the Texas was paying for it. I'm sorry, what?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like,
Oh man, the Texas was literally the mama that was sitting on the couch. Hey, your mom. Hey, let me get $10, mama. It's like, what you get? I just get something. I'm like, thank you. Sad, sad.
I mean, yeah. The fact that like right now it's kind of a, situation where the NFL is tempting, like they want to suspend Deshaun Watson for a year, and Deshaun's like, look, you do that shit, we're gonna take your ass to court.
Yeah. While the Union and the Sean are entitled to try, it won't be easy to win. For starters, the judge loves it when private parties agrees to their own procedures for resolving disputes. The
Hmm.
NFL and the NFL Players Association negotiates the process does the process of imposing discipline under the personal conduct policy. Both sides agreed to revise the approach in 2020. Yada 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 yada. In other words, the same shit that happened to what happened to Zeke and Tom Brady is going to happen over here, meaning that they can play. Have fun with the NFL getting on your goddamn nerves. And have fun with the media running wild. In other words, I don't know how any of this shit is going to work out, Chris. Why?
I mean, I feel bad for Amari Cooper because I'm pretty sure he was excited knowing Deshaun was going to be there, and then now it's like fuck. And that's on top of old boy signing with Carolina now. Um,
Baker's in
Baker
Carolina.
Baker Mayfield's in Carolina. He was giddy as shit, but it's like, dude, you're not starting. You know that, right?
No, you hear how sad is it that you're not starting over Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, the Gus Farrat of this generation. You are underneath him.
I hate you, D. Gus Farad. God
I
damn,
should have
dude.
said Heath Schuler because at least Gus Farrat started games. No, no, Sam Darnold did. Heath Schuler didn't.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So I was right. Yeah, the Gus Farrat of this fucking generation.
Gus
Yeah,
Farad. Gus fucking Farad. Holy shit. I haven't heard that name in
hey
years.
man, Gus Farrat, man, he will be forever known in DC for ramming his fucking head in that fucking wall for no fucking reason. Which I don't. Whatever. Look, anyway.
Gus fucking Farad, man. That dude, it's just when it because when Baker heard Deshaun Watson was there, Baker did the whole mopey woe is me bullshit, you know, and
Well, I
it's
guess
like,
you guys don't want me in here no
Deshaun,
more.
he wrote one of those. You ever see those people on Twitter and Facebook or whatever? They write them dumbass inspirational quotes and
You
blind.
mean no, or you mean the ones that just go in the camera? Guys, I tried.
Had a good season. I thought we were on the up and up, and
You
it's
know
just
what? There was a time in my life where I was really happy with playing football, but now I just don't. Just don't no more. That's what he sounded like, yeah. Just like this nigga all dead inside and shit, yeah.
Richie
Guess
Incognito
everybody, I
retired.
guess,
Just sorry, go
guess
ahead.
everybody wants the guy that gets rubbed down to be here, not me. I would have give you a Super Bowl eventually.
Sure, Baker. Sure.
Sure, buddy. Anyway.
Richie Incognito is finally retired.
Oh
Um,
man, good. Fuck him.
y'all know, right?
Like, it's always the pieces of shit
He
that come
lucked out
along. And
playing last season. I'm like, why the fuck is he here? Like,
how did he get here, yeah? I like that's what I'm saying. How did he? How? I don't know, man. That's your boy, yeah.
ain't my
That's
boy.
your boy.
I'm just seeing the news of him actually retiring. It's like, apparently XFL starting to finally ramp up, which I'm happy about, very
Mm-hmm.
much so. They apparently, I think, at the end of this month, are going to announce the teams and venues. So basically, I think it seems like all the teams that we had last season are going to be in play still.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, that's good. So Washington D.C. still has our team. So I'm like, all right, cool. Um, they're still gonna keep the same vibe of playing in the mix of NFL, MLS, and college stadiums. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
changing.
So I mean, you still got to keep that kind of. You still got to have to keep that whole I was gonna say concept, that whole the whole setup anyway, man. Because you want to keep it small. You want to keep it kind of. I would have to say intimate. That's the word I'm probably looking for. But basically, you I think that's just the best thing you do. You can't do you're not going to sell no big stadiums. Not
Yeah.
with players that are trying to make it into the NFL. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And The Rock today actually, or what was it, the day before? I think this past weekend he was holding not so much tryouts, but he was doing this little thing with HBCU colleges,
mhm.
and
Jackson State, he was at.
yeah, and he's like out there trying to, because that's going to be one of the biggest pushes of the XFL. They're probably going to be dipping right into the black colleges.
Well, I mean,
You
ever
know what
since
I mean?
I mean,
Heavily, you know what I mean? So
ever since Dion and them were just like, ever since put it this way, ever since they opened it up to where college athletes can actually make money now, I could see this being a lucrative opportunity for XFL.
I do too. There might be there might be some type of way they can do type of. There's Here's the thing. There's so much good they can do as an entity,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually it's going to rub against the NFL some type of way. But like
Yeah,
you don't, I'm not even going to think that far ahead of it.
yeah,
But there's a lot of good it can do,
yeah.
and you just hope that they can like maintain this some type of this the whole concept, the whole way they're going to run the league. The only thing though, I was telling there was something interesting. The Rock was walking around
Mm-hmm.
wearing a 54 shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
And people was like, all right, Rock, we know that you've been walking around with 54 as a shirt. That wasn't your number in college. What does that mean? Oh, the NFL only allows 53 people on their teams.
And Rock got cut with from the Dolphins, I believe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So and look, I told that to my friend. He's like, that's genius marketing. And you gotta think the XFL is full of people like that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yep,
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
that's genius. That's fucking genius.
But also, I don't know whether you reported this about them talking to collaborate with the Canadian Football League.
I didn't hear nothing about it.
Okay, so basically, a while back they were actually trying to collaborate with the Canadian Football League,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess they just kind of went at an impasse. They couldn't really come to an agreement, so that's not happening. But they also apparently they're not trying to compete with the USFL.
Well, here's the lucky for them. The USFL ain't trying to compete with nobody. Anyway,
Now, I mean, but that's the worry because you're the XFL. You're trying not to step on people's toes, and they had to
no,
put
you
that out
don't
there,
want
like,
to.
hey,
You don't
we're not
want to.
trying to direct conflict. We're not
The
trying to
one
compete with them. It's just,
the one thing I learned from wrestling was that, man. Like, oh man, there's a war. No, there's a reason why WWE was like, look, Impact, just don't start shit, nigga. You
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah. It's
right.
like, guys, chill, chill.
Look, chill. He's like, that's why WWE helped him later on, because it was literally like this. Hey, WWE, what you want? You going broke? What the fuck you want me to do?
Broke boy.
Fuck you want me to do, broke ass nigga? Wait. Come back.
All right, we'll bring in
Look,
Nick.
you like this. You got some tapes of AJ Styles? Yeah, I get it. How much you want? Let us. How much you want, nigga? What? Here. And no one WWE was that easy. Here, man, come on, bye. You want some Samoa Joe stuff? Is that all you gonna give me? That's all I'm gonna give you.
Oh my god. Um, so basically, back on the golf thing, on golf, we last talked about this. There was the whole thing of the live, where pretty much
It's gonna be a game.
Saudi, came in and was like, "Hey, if you don't like your owner dancing in the videos, all up in the mix, come over here."
Yo, they really did that shit. No. They did that, but they carted Phil Mickelson out there to do that. Wait a minute, what's Phil Mickelson doing out here? Hey, first off,
Can't see Phil Mickelson.
no. I see Sergio Garcia. Other dude. I always forget this dude name. He's one of the younger dude. No. One of the younger dudes is out right now. He left and went to live. I forgot his name, but him. I see them two out there, and all of a sudden you see Phil Mickelson. Wait a minute. What's he doing out here? He's the third man. Phil Mickelson go out there. The leg drops Tiger Woods. The PGA can go summit, brother.
Dude, yo, Tiger.
We are the LIV.
Dude, Tiger was standing hard for the PGA. He went out there and was like,
he did.
He went hard in the paint, man. I was like, holy shit, Tiger.
Here's the thing.
It's like, Tiger, you know the PGA don't like you, right?
No, it ain't that, Chris. Oh, the PGA loves him. The PGA loves Tiger because you want to know why? The PGA treats Tiger the way the NBA treats Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Oh my God. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. You know that, right? It was your star power that just made it so much better. Like, that's the way they treat him. Because real talk, without Tiger, it would have been Phil Mickelson just bullyfooting everybody left and right. Eventually, Sergio Garcia would have won. Actually, to be honest with you, Sergio would have won quicker, but it would have been sadder. Anyway,
I mean, Sergio already came out and was like, "Yeah, I'm quitting the DP tour to go to live, and y'all Europeans."
I knew
he literally was like, he pulled the whole, "Man, y'all Europeans ain't showing me love like that, so I guess I gotta go live." And I'm like, "Damn, dude, really?"
Here's the thing. Here's one thing. I know golf enough to know this. Hey, Sergio, nobody was. Yo, Sergio killed me, man. But here's the funny thing. I think he did that because he knew he was. Because actually, no, real talk. And the reason why I said that Tiger, of course, Tiger loves the PGA, and of course, the PGA loves Tiger. They made so much money together. In fact, arguably saying that Tiger made probably almost all the money, and nobody else really did make the money like that because the way they had it structured, the PGA does have it only for one person to make all the money, and everybody else get a little bit drink. That unfair shit. And look, I'm eating. So I don't know about the rest of y'all.
I mean, dude,
but that does make it interesting with Phil Mickelson. It's like, well, Phil, despite Tiger being a fucking monumental golfer, Phil was nothing to fucking shit. Phil beat Tiger a few times. So it wasn't like Phil was bad. And that's why it gets interesting, because that's why I heard gambling. I'm like, bullshit. Yeah. And I just started laughing. It's bad when you need the Arabs to get you out of money problems. Ooh. But Phil, what did you do?
Here's the kicker. So if you occasionally happen to watch golf on NBC, David Faraday is one of the broadcasters, and he's joined the Live Invitational Series as one of their personalities.
What?
Quit NBC and he's joining Live.
I heard, I actually heard about that. Actually.
Guess who's also? Guess who might also join him, sir?
Who?
Charles Barkley.
Actually, I did hear about that, and I'm with Charles on that. We're talking money. I don't know. I can't give y'all an answer.
Yeah, that's all it is right now. It's just money.
Me to that. I saw what he gave me. We talking. Shut up. Shut up. Let me figure out what I want to do. And here's the funny thing about that. If they give him, it's like, well, how's Charles? Charles is a medium great. He's a medium good golfer. Golfer. That's all. But they ain't what they're going to get him for. They getting him for his personality. They getting him for a person that actually does know the damn. There's nothing about that. A lot of people don't know this. Chuck knows golf,
Chuck ain't
so
stupid.
he would be perfect for it. I heard Chuck was on a couple of things. I heard on
He
something
was
like
on, he
that.
was on the one for when
It was like,
Tom Brady and what's his face doing that celeb golf thing. He was actually
yeah,
pretty funny, and he was actually like commentating, like,
you
oh,
need somebody like that, especially for a new section of the sport that's supposed to be different from the PGA, or at least more watchable, more digestible than the PGA. So, nigga, this shit is gonna be fun. You
uh,
know what? Here's the thing. I understand y'all don't like the Arabs. I understand that they evil as shit. Can we at least see what they're gonna give us first before we start judging? All right, can we at least?
I'm just saying, D.
I already made my judgment about wrestling. They're stupid. They just want a super. They just want a WrestleMania every year. Give it to them. Just give it to
All I'm
them.
saying, Saudi, if you need two brothers, do the commentating for whatever,
No, look,
we're
I ain't.
here.
Look,
We're here.
Dwayne, look,
We're here.
D Shaw is open for it.
We're open. We're
I'm
here.
open for it. I'm open for it.
We do have Saudi Arabian fans based off of Leipzig, so we
Do
know
it
this.
if I have to look, I ain't converting. But
It's like, hey kids, your
Yeah,
dad's gonna, hey kids, your dad's gonna have to go to Dubai for a couple of months to do some commentating for some sports.
this is what I want y'all to do. Well, like D, what you been doing? I've been doing darts. Darts. I've been
Yeah,
commentating
me
darts.
and Chris have
Do
been
you
commentating on
know?
darts. You know how much they paid us, man?
Do you know how much we getting paid? Bitch, look at like paid. Nigga, look at the bank account. Oh my god, yes. So, like how boring? It's boring as hell. Me and Chris don't be talking about shit. All right,
We actually podcasted on the episode.
it's like this. All right, like check this out. Like check this out. Actually, baby, take it to the like we're actually starting to get memed, and it's actually pretty good because the shit we do commentate on, everybody be like, they don't know nothing, but they make it exciting. No, for real, man. Live is trying to do that, and I know what they're really. I'm not Live, but the Saudis. What they're really trying to do is generate a lot of money off of
I
sports.
mean,
What I
they're,
really
they're
think they want to
generating
do.
money everywhere because even when me and Eris talked about on the video game podcast, they're dipping the toe in the video game business, getting
Yep,
stakes in EA and SNK recently.
yep.
I
And
mean,
they're trying to get into esports. They're setting up an esports league right now. The one they got right now, I heard, is janky as fuck, and it's just
which is
it.
ironic.
It
It's
is
ironic.
it stinks of. Oh my god, there's a lot of blood money around. It's one of them.
Which
You know
is
what I mean?
ironic because they got some fucking good ass Tekken players in Saudi.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I heard
So
about
it's
it.
like, holy shit.
But the one they have set up, I heard. Now this couldn't be this. Now don't get me wrong. If this wasn't Saudi Arabia, if it was another country in the Middle East, I'm probably wrong. But they said the setup with it was like they had all these fucking players that were cheating and all the rest of that shit, and they let certain people's win the tournament. It was like like I said, it stunk of blood money. So I don't know if it's that one, but they're trying to get that. What I'm really thinking they're trying to do, and don't be surprised at this, that they have their own. If the kingdom of Saudi Arabia have their own type of betting type of thing, because it be interconnected with all the sports that are interconnected with the Saudi Arabia's sports. I'm not joking with you. I think they're going all the way forward. They're trying to do what you know how Russia try to make everything like the Russian sports thing in their country. I think the Saudis like, yeah, y'all niggas doing it wrong. I really think that's what they're trying to do.
I mean, I hate to say this. I'm not wishing this. Don't be surprised if the Saudis try to dip a toe in the XFL.
Oh, I think they are.
Whew,
Oh no,
whew.
actually, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the
They
thing.
throw some money at XFL. It's like,
Actually, the
oh,
question is
oh.
this. The question is this. See, the Chinese dipping their going to the NBA made sense because the Chinese love basketball.
They have a
So that
market there.
made sense. That they have a huge market there. Of course they would do that shit. Wrestling going into India made fucking sense because wrestling's huge in India. So because not just WWE was over there, but at a time Jeff Jarrett was over there for a good minute until his
Mhm.
whole shit fell apart here in America. But Impact used to go over there every year too. But yeah, there's money to be when you can see there's money to be made in a different country. Of course, you're going to see that type of influx. Huh?
Mhm.
So I'm not shocked. I'm
I,
not
I
shocked at
really
any of
hate. I'm
this
like,
shit. Yeah, I look,
whew.
look. I would not be surprised if they're dog racing. They have dog racing that goes on 24/7 over there. I don't be
I
surprised if
mean,
they have horse racing that's 24. And I'm not talking about the virtual shit that you see that you see in the liquor store. I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking
nah,
about
not
real ass horses
the
taking the
shit,
shit
the
to the
shit,
track horses.
the shit that keeps Vegas open 24/7. That
That
shit.
crap. That's what I'm talking about. You want to generate something like that. You think I think that would be the ultimate goal anyway. And I'm not even saying this as like some stupid podcaster. I really think that would be the best thing you want at the end of that shit. How can I have this shit like Vegas? How
I'm
can I make sure there are people betting money or doing or making us money? Because right now what they're doing half of this shit for goodwill and they're doing this shit for money.
I mean, the
That's what
fact
they
that
really doing it because the more money and the more goodwill they get, the less we think about them putting four in the back of the head of that journalist. Oh, we ain't forgot about that. Look, it's so funny. Every time they do something like, yes, that's nice. Saudi Arabia says they have nothing to say about that murder that happened 3.5 years ago. And the prince said, y'all niggas need to move on.
I'm just
Oh,
laughing.
he's been saying that for years. Like, y'all
Oh,
need to stop.
I'm just laughing at the fact that to live in the PGA just turned into fucking Marvel versus Capcom all of
Oh,
a
it's
sudden.
about to. And we getting some of the golfers yakking back and forth. Look,
Fuck
and
bitches, get money,
yeah,
nigga.
and both are like they and look, and they over there trying to call each other out for this little verses type of thing. And of course, the PGA is not going to be a part of it because the PGA is like the PGA is like Vince McMahon in a situation like this. No, fuck, man, my nigga gonna lose. I ain't gonna make that much money. Why am I gonna do
I know, why would I do that?
the
It's like
hell?
you.
I'm gonna run head first into that shit.
It's like that was like I think that's what you were saying. That would happen if New Japan and WWE got together. It's like it's
Oh
gonna be
man,
nothing
they have
but
an argument all day
Vince would be like,
because
so you want Roman to lose? No, no, that's not gonna work. That's not
like, man, look, could it be in a tag team you lose? Fuck your mom. That ain't happening to you.
gonna
Like, see what I'm saying? That stuff like that just don't work. But it is look, I tell you, if anybody goes, it won't ever happen because I gotta be honest with you. It just won't because number one, I think my favorite is the actual bitch in the situation, and I think will lose current day to this nigga. But at the flip side, I think if he does it, if you think, oh my God, this is pathetic. This is beneath me. This nigga really does need his money. And that's Tiger Woods and fucking Phil. I really think they need to have their final verses. Just have it out. Just y'all final what? Live versus PGA. White people versus the Saudis.
Oh
Like that's
man.
what y'all want. I feel like that's what we need. This how to come to a conclusion. That's how that's has to happen,
So
man.
so real quick on the UFC front, Frankie Edwards wants to get a retirement fight happening before he gets out of the UFC. He wants one more fight before he finally retires, and he's trying to get you think he was trying to get Cruz as one of his final fights, and I'm like, good luck, man. Good luck on that,
Nah,
Dominic Cruz.
good luck on that nigga. I don't think he even ranked high enough to be.
I mean, look, the way I'm seeing it, it
I
looks
want
like
my exit fight, man. Like, shut up, man. That ain't about to happen, bro.
I mean, it looks like in the
Those
UFC
are for
world, like
winners.
everybody is looking at everybody's looking at Frankie like, oh man, Frankie used to be the man.
No, those are for winners, man. Yeah, dog, look, man. Man, you give it to him, man. Look, nigga, you ain't Ken Shamrock. We can't just pump you full of something, put you out there and people cheer. We can't do that.
It's not gonna happen, you know. It's just not there and stuff. Nate Diaz is still dealing with contract issues with UFC.
Need to see his monkey ass down too. By the way, why we there? Why we talking about the movement of UFC? Nate need to sit his monkey ass down because when I heard he said he's considering, I'm like, you consider to sit the hell down. Yo, how many times you need to get halfway concussed and say, nah, man, I ain't gonna do. Stop it, man. You turn into the Evander of UFC, and I do not like this shit, man.
He's still trying to get McGregor, and I'm like, dog, nobody knows when McGregor's gonna come back.
And even then, McGregor talking about him and Mayweather going to fight again, which I think that was full of bullshit. That tweet that came out, I think that was full of bullshit. I'm not even going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
all right. Yeah, all right.
I'm
sure.
not even talking about
Sure.
that.
Sure.
So, you want to did all right now? I got a question, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know now? We was about to talk F1. Real quick.
Is Verstappen going to pretty much run away with this season, basically?
I get to that in a second because it ain't going to happen,
Okay.
but it might happen. So anyway, real quick, did you hear about the crash that happened a couple weeks ago?
I saw the crash that happened a couple of weeks ago.
Did
Shit
you?
was wild.
Did
Shit was wild. It was on Twitter. Yeah, somebody put the crash up on Twitter. And I was like, holy shit.
Oh, cool. So
how do you survive that? I don't know.
Oh, I tell you how. Oh shoot, my shit locked up. Oh, there we go. I tell you how he survived that. His name is Jesus Christ. He can make it. He can make it through anything. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
First off, who God, all things are possible.
Latifi gets in between him.
Now you look at this. Now look how's it go.
As he backs out, there's the
like Gran Turismo. Oh yeah,
tied down onto the gravel, and then it flips and tries to right itself. And as it does so, that's by the barriers, and then it goes over the tire barrier.
Now you see how everybody like starts crossing over right here. And he just lost control. Look, and you see the little thing on top. It's just skidding on top of that motherfucker.
Very much doing.
See, here my thing was what got me was the other angle they had. Yeah, it was this angle I saw it from. I was like, holy shit!
To the left into the
I didn't know it went up in the stands though. I just saw that and then it stopped.
Luckily, it lost a little bit of speed.
Yeah, it's one of those things where everybody just turned left and everybody, just a couple people lost control. This is one of those things, man.
That's insane. That is insane, and yet
it is, man.
And yet they survived that because of the.
Oh, he was fine. He was fine. He was fine. These last few races have been interesting. First off, the FIA pretty much came out and said, "All right, so y'all can do the shit to y'all cars to make them lower and make it work again. Yeah, why can we do that? Because two people have been doing it and they weren't supposed to." Isn't that right, Red Bull and Ferrari? We don't know what you're talking about. We don't. That's pretty much what happened. And basically, they leveled the playing field for everybody because the way they was shaving off the bottom portion of their plank is like a plank that's right underneath it. You probably saw them when the car flipped over. There's a literal plank underneath the car. But the way they were shaving off, it shaves off in the middle of the race and all that. And it's a lot of technical shit that goes with it. But the way they were doing it, it was like, if you do that, that will create a downforce that won't have it skid a certain way. And y'all niggas been cheating. They ain't in the book. Now, let me tell you something that happens in F1 all the goddamn time. Somebody sees somebody. All right, put it this way. There's cheating in baseball on every fucking play. In baseball, there's always some type of cheat. So imagine, if you will, in the middle of a season, they stop and they say, okay, stop using that balls. We're using these type of balls, like a whole different type of one in the middle of the season. Why? Because they fucked it up for everybody. So the FIA has to go through this every single year. Is somebody bending the rules the wrong way or whatever, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, since doing that shit, all of a sudden, Mercedes showed the fuck up, and Lewis Hamilton has been getting podiums out of nowhere. Now, can he win with this car? I'm going to keep it a full. Nah, he ain't going to win with this car. I think Russ can win. The problem about Russ is had a bad start the other day, and the other race, and the one before that, Lewis just was faster than him. And it's weird. Him and Lewis have been going back and forth, but Russ has been the more steady old racer. Now, that being said, the Verstappen, is he going to run away with it? If Red Bull does this right, he can. The problem that's showing up is that Ferrari, number one, can actually keep up with him. Problem is, Ferrari's cars just they're falling apart. They've been blowing up. The last race, I would have a picture of it, but I don't have it. Carlos Sainz's car just blew up, just fucking blew up. it really did. So Ferrari has been trying, like Charles Leclerc just now got in first place again. So it's like there's a lot of tension, but Max can run away with it. The one thing that's helping it is is his partner, which is my boy Checo. Now, here's the fun part, Chris. Who has the better car? Checo. Hold on. Checo did until the last two races, and we're suspiciously Max had the better car. Who's been faster during the race? Oh, that's Checo. Who's been winning more races? Max. Okay. Who's been blocking off people to make sure the other person gets there all the time? Oh, man, Checo's one of the best ones. He can make the car wide. You just can't get around that nigga. He is one of the best. How many times Max did that? Not a goddamn once. So Red Bull's going, nah. It's competitive between our two races. They can race each other. But, when it comes down to it, if we got a decision, it's going to go to Max. I mean, but if Checo's in the position, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. See, here's the funny thing. With Mercedes, they can say this. Who's the better racer? We don't know who the better race is. Whoever wins is going to be the best. But if it was if they had it where both the cars was rolling and they were both doing good, they say 100%. Lewis Hamilton. I'm sorry, we love Russ. You better hope Lewis spun out because he's nah, nigga. We learned our lesson last time. It's something. Like I said, check it out, man. It's called the Silver War, the Silver Era War. It was between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. It's actually how I got into F1 because they fought each other on the same team, and just gotta be honest with Nico's a bitch. Anyway, Nico's a bitch. Anyway, but yeah, there's a chance that. But between the two, Max has the better. Max has the most points between the two, but he has had the better advantages, and of course, he gets all the advantages of being the golden boy on the team. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. Would you give it to your golden boy, or would give it to your really, really, really like Chris? Who would you give the ball to? Scottie Pippen or Michael Jordan at the end of the game?
Jordan.
Hold on, Jordan's covered. Scotty's wide open. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that type of decision making that you got to make with these two-man teams, man. And that's why I say it's kind of funny. Every team can keep it a buck, but you mean until like Ferrari right now, they really do have a little neck and neck. We don't know who's the number one on our team, but they're like, we don't know who's the number one, but Charles Leclerc, he's our golden boy. We're gonna go with him. Like I say the same thing. Right now, Russ has the better car. But real talk, when it comes down to it, oh no, it's Lewis. It's Lewis. Red Bull. Nah. It ain't that type of shut up, fuck up. Yes, it is.
Shut it right now.
Just give it a Max. We ain't stupid. But one more thing before we get off it, and I had to mention it because the Austrian Grand Prix is one of my favorite tracks. I love it because it's on Gran Turismo. I tear it up on Gran Turismo. On F1, it's so on the F1 game though. Oh man, you can't see me on that joke on F1 because I know how everything goes on. I know how to stop go. I can do that. I can do that by muscle memory in my joke. Anyway, but one thing needs to come out. It's kind of unfortunate. I need to before anybody thinks that racing ain't racing. No, it's still racing because during the Austrian Grand Prix, especially during Formula W, which is women's racing, there's a lot of racist chants. Just a lot of racist chants. And then when Lewis was seen walking to his garage, oh man, and all that crap, and just a lot of racist chants the entire day. Red Bull fans showed their ass. Now, before anybody said,
of course
it gotta be Red Bull, it was in Austria, nigga, at the Red Bull ring, where I'm pretty sure that's like going to the Lakers game watching the Lakers play in LA. What do you think? That's their home.
Like the Raiders game.
It
Shit.
was. They said it was bad though. They said it was really bad, and this is at the same time that we're getting reports of one of the pit crew members and Aston Martin came out and he was like, I can't do this no more, man. I'm the only black person in the pit crew, and they fired him. And pretty much
Sheesh.
what you hear about it, they call him Brownie, get over here, nigger, shit like that. That's how they talk to him.
Dog, that's messed
This
up.
dude is red, Chris. You see your wall behind you? That's his complexion. But he's a nigger. Wow. Like I said, man, like you had to get that news about the crowd being super racist. Then for that report to come out, and then like about a week or so before, they got on like a bunch of people was getting mad because well Lewis, he's not just the usual shit they get on about Lewis, and Lewis is like, yeah,
it's real.
Forgot Max Verstappen. Did I tell you that story? About the story about Max's not Max about the dude that came out and said that shit about Lewis on Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
That called him pretty much the Brazilian N-word.
Oh,
I don't think I told you that. Okay, I'm gonna make it very quick. Pretty much one of the greatest, one of the all-time goats was saying something about Lewis, and it was kind of in a passive aggressive manner. Real talk. Yeah. Take your joke, right? Break down the word. You pretty much called him boy. And it was like, and everybody like, it ain't racist. And all the black people in Brazil, oh, it was racist. Oh, by the way, that dude that y'all like, he pretty much is the personal driver of the president of Brazil, who is pretty much Brazilian Donald Trump. Oh, also, yeah, he's just as racist as Donald Trump. Oh, here's the one spicy part about this whole thing. That dude has a daughter. The dude that driving this in it has a daughter. Guess who she's banging out?
Who?
Max Verstappen.
Of course she is.
Josh Verstappen. He's saying that racist. Shut the fuck up, Josh.
So
Josh Verstappen did say something about Lewis is dead. Lewis is dead. I ain't said.
Why am I naming this?
Why is my name in here? I guess because it was in Britain at that time or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's like, why am I in this? And basically, it all ended with Lewis taking the high, like, unfortunately, like always, like every black person in
Take the high road.
We take the high road, where it's like he just said, it's a shame. I'm waiting on y'all to have this conversation. I'm like, yeah, that's what black folk we've been waiting to have this conversation. Can y'all talk about the words y'all use and in the context? Because y'all don't like talking about context and shit like that. So we're waiting on y'all to be ready for that conversation. Black folk, we've been ready for that. So whenever y'all ready, y'all can have it. Lewis got shit for that. And you mean to tell me, Chris, after these 3 weeks, it ends with somebody in the pit crew saying, I've been called brownie and nigger all the time in the pit. F1, y'all got a bit of a problem that's brewing, and y'all need to fix it.
Oh, man.
See, this ain't NASCAR where you can say, look, man, it's Alabama. You can't do that. You can't do that.
So,
man, we have Martinsville, bro. Come on, you knew that would happen. See, NASCAR can do that. As NASCAR wants to run away from it, but they can pull the. We in the hot Dixie, y'all. So I don't know what made y'all think that niggas was.
Hey, D.
See, they can do that. F1 needs to change that.
That's only because NASCAR to be like, see that Dixie flag? You know the vibes. Come on.
Oh man, come on. We in South Carolina. Y'all want. I still that, baby. Look. I think that's the most racist track of all. Look. This is Martinsville. You knew exactly what part of Virginia you was in. You knew what was going down. I think Martinsville is the most racist track of all of them, man. Only reason I said it is because when I was a little kid, I remember seeing it. And I saw all these motherfucking Confederate flags, man, as a kid. that sticks in your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So speaking.
This was Crystal. There would be like 3 of them.
So to round out the sports show today, real quick, shout out to our boy Patrick. You know, his Seattle Mariners, they've been kicking ass and taking names. I meant to mention that earlier.
They were 14 or 12 or 13 on wins.
14 wins going into the All-Star break. They have been killing it, and every day I lose myself inside a little bit because the Orioles is just further away from that wild card.
It's gonna be like I said, with the way everything is split up, there's a good chance that y'all gonna make it.
Yeah,
there's a good chance that y'all can slip in, or at least, like I said, fight for it. The only reason, it just because I know baseball is a bit unfair to a young team, I just think y'all probably don't have a shot at it at all.
Yeah,
you know. Just and I'm not even saying that as a hate. It's
no. Yeah. But also, lastly, Ric Flair's final retirement match is July 31st.
Bullshit.
So,
be wrestling 4 years after that. I don't want to hear it.
The match is Ric Flair and Andrade versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Now, I look at that match and I'm like, so Andrade and Jay Lethal going to be wrestling majority of the match, right? And then Ric Flair ends it with putting a figure 4 on Jeff Jarrett, and that ends it, right? Is that
I'm actually kind of for this. Now, Andrade, of course, that's his son-in-law. He doesn't want to wrestle with his son-in-law. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I get it. Totally get it.
Jay Lethal was just there. Jay Lethal's a good friend. Jay Lethal made one of Ric Flair's best promos. You know what I mean? So have it. And just real talk, Jeff Jarrett is one of the last people of his generation, just like Rick.
They fought on WCW Nitro. Goddamn, I don't know. God knows how many times.
And let's keep it a full buck. When Rick was on his climb up, who's this young nigga from Tennessee? Man, that's Jarrett's kid. Who's that's Jeff. That's his son. Jeff. That's little Jeff Jarrett. Mm-hmm. So what's his move? The figure 4. Fuck it is. So you see what I'm saying? And here's the thing, and it's kind of funny for a lot of people because to Vince's credit, but it didn't work out that way. He was really trying to make Jeff the replacement for Ric Flair because when Rick went back to WCW, he finally got somebody with wrestling pedigree like Jeff Jarrett did really, and it probably would have, but come on, man, they never pushed Jeff right back then and there. But I did think the Double J worked. It's just that goofy shit don't work too long. You know how that is. But whatever. Yeah. But I think that's actually not that bad of a. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. What I watch it, I watched the last 6 minutes. Well, actually, how long is the match going to be?
I don't even know. That's the thing.
Like I watched the finish.
So, like I said, I'm curious to see how that match goes. But everybody is taking their shots, pretending like they care about Rick's body, and it's like, oh, he's gonna break apart. He's gonna die in the ring. And I'm like, it seems like it looks like the people that he has for this match are going to be the ones that's going to take care of him. It's kind of like when I don't know if we talked about Seth and Cody. And how like Cody wanted Seth to go in there because like, well, I know Cody's gonna take care of me with this fucking torn pec. So fuck it. All right.
You want somebody in there that's gonna watch your body and make sure you're not gonna get fucked up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rock your shit probably a couple times, but I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna purposely, like you're playing. You still play fighting, man. Let's be honest. You play fighting. You ain't trying to really hurt nobody. Yeah. And everybody in there, oh man. I think the only nigga that's going to really rock his shit is going to be Jeff Jarrett. I think Jeff is going to go for it because they're both old school. And Rick is like, come on. And actually, I'm with that with Rick when you really think about it. I need somebody who was younger than me, but wrestled during my time because, all right, reminds me of what your boy Del Gribble said. If anybody takes me out, I want it to be Bobby. He'll take me out clean. It's almost on the same
level. I remember that episode.
If I want somebody to take me out, I want it to be somebody that know me. Hey, Jeff, you don't come in here and need like there like the retirement that Rick had with in the ring in WWE was needed. That was a needed one because like, nah, you can't be doing no schedule in wrestling no more. You can't do that. Not the WWE style and keep on doing that shit. So that shit that happened with him and Sean was special. And I hate people that try to say, oh, it ain't gonna be the same. Shut the fuck up. It's wrestling. Because if you felt that way, you would have. If you felt that way, you would have said something when. And I remember, and I would say this is the stupidest thing ever. When him and Hulk Hogan got into the ring and Impact and bled everywhere and almost gave everybody Hep C. Oh,
Do you
want to talk? That was ooh, and niggas defended it. Ooh, people defended it.
Have I reached the age of being old to where outright bloody matches does nothing for me now?
It does not mean no more either. It does nothing for me.
I get it, but it's like it does nothing for me. So when I see what's his face in AEW and Dean Ambrose and oh boy doing it, it's like I get it.
Yeah,
it's like I get it, but it's like, did this need blood?
People really wanted to bleed in WWE. There's a bunch of people that did because that's their roots. That's what they know. They want to make it more dramatic. They think they can do cool shit with it. That's how pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? And WWE just don't let you get away with that shit. They tell you do it. If you're gonna bleed right. Take it like a fucking man.
I mean, that's on top of the rumors of WWE going TV 14. Which
I don't think they will.
Nothing solidified on that. It's just a rumor.
I hated people so much with that because I just was like, y'all didn't, like, a bunch of y'all didn't even grow with that shit.
Yeah, dude, this is how bad
it was terrible wrestling, man. Oh,
you know me. I hate revisionist history, right?
Yeah.
I like how motherfuckers are popping out like, see, this fucking 2011 intro to Raw was hot. Dude, how was it
2011?
Yo, Seahawk like, bruh, I ain't been this down bad on a product, dog. Y'all ain't gonna fucking sit there and say that this dog shit ass intro is good. Don't do that.
Boy, you picked something from the middle of the effing PG era and said it was good.
I was like,
dog, the only thing from the PG era that you're allowed to say was good was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. Everything else is like dog crap. Oh yeah, you're allowed to say Y2J's run was good too. But outside that, you're not allowed to say anything.
It's like dog. It's like dog.
Are you serious?
It's like
Get
dog.
out my face.
I was like, look, I get it if you're a WWE head and you pick 20.
You picked the year that Impact was dragging it. Remember when Impact was not the better wrestling company, but they had the better look. Impact. Okay, it's weird.
Was that with the Made Men or whatever the shit with them?
Around that point, 2011 was Fortune 4. And oh god,
Ace and Eights. Yeah, yes.
2012 to 2000. No,
was Ace and Eights starting in 2011 though? Didn't it start in 2011?
13.
Okay,
I think it was 2013.
Okay.
I don't remember. Oh my god, but Aces and Eights. I tell this to everybody. Aces and Eights was cool for 2 months. Oh, it could have been so much better.
Could have been.
I'm gonna say this. I'm saying this because I know he was the one pushing it. Hey, yo, D-Lo, you should stop, man. Them young kids didn't need to be doing all this shit. Not D-Lo. I'm sorry, Devon. That was all you. That was you pushing that storyline. What? I just think you won't go in, man. And this time he's gonna come in. Devon. I know it was you. And you look, and this is the reason why I mentioned D-Lo. Because I know D-Lo was right beside you. Hey, man, he made a good point, man. I think we should do that. That's what D-Lo was the first time he was a producer, too. So, like, hey, man, I think it's a suggestion that we should.
Oh, God, man.
I hate you for making me remember that.
Oh, man.
I ain't never been that
2011 Raw intro, I was like, bro, that shit was dog shit. What are we doing?
I tell this to everybody. My favorite one is the on SmackDown because it's the lamest one. Yo, it's my life, my time, my shine, my rhyme. That's my favorite one. I wanted all of this to come on.
I mean, I'm still the OG Marilyn Manson, the beautiful people. You know, just
oh man, you know what? Actually, I think nothing can beat Raw. Now get the draw. That's the best one. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. D, what? Did you ever listen to the lyrics of that song? No, don't make me. If you listen to this song, you're like, I don't get what this song is about. What is this song even about?
No.
Get the drugs, the fun. So wait a minute, is this like this a sex and rock and roll song? Because I think that's what it is.
There you go.
Let's get it up.
I mean, like I said, I'm OG SmackDown too as well with I
think that's personally. See, I missed that one. I think that should still be the.
I still have the old SmackDown. I still have the old SmackDown games where that was the intro for all the old SmackDown games at that point. Before they went to SmackDown versus Raw and stuff.
That was the best one. When the first SmackDown game was so great because all the other WWE games before that was shit.
Well, Attitude was actually pretty good.
But it did pretty good.
Yeah, so
Attitude. No. Am I thinking about no? Yeah, I had Attitude. It was bull crap, man. No. Was it Warzone?
Warzone was bullshit.
Was Warzone on the PlayStation?
Because here's the thing. Warzone was bullshit because the 64 games was just eating it for free. It was beating it out for free. So once you got the Attitude, it was like, all right, they're improving a little bit with everything. All right, this is cool, especially when you do the whole, create a player and you go through the whole going from all the titles and all that stuff. It's like, all right, that's cool, And then once SmackDown came out, it just changed the game.
SmackDown added videos and all the rest of that. And it's kind of funny. I played 19, the 19, the one with AJ Styles on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad. I understand why a lot of people played it for a long time, man. Bravo to 2K for being noble and keeping those servers on for so fucking long.
I mean, I was still
bravo on that before they closed them down, man.
I was still a fan of the Daniel Bryan Undertaker year. That was a fun one because this is also because you're playing through matches. I totally forgot fucking Sergeant Slaughter betrayed America and worked for the Sheik. Did not know that, and I was like, "Oh shit, that did happen, didn't it?"
Oh my god,
that was a moment. That was a moment of time, kids.
I'm not even gonna go into it. All I can tell you is this: there were actual death threats. That's all you need to know.
When I saw this Slaughter dude, he was a G.I. Joe, and you're mad because he went to the Sheik side. It's like, come on, dog. Like,
there was death threats like a mug. Oh, to everybody. Not just WWF was like, oh god, we may have done something stupid.
but I would say this to the game's credit. I did think it was interesting when they were talking about the transition from, because that was at the tail end of that Hulkamania era before we finally transitioned into the Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart era of new wrestlers coming in. It was nice seeing them like, oh, this is where it transitioned because this was the last of the Mohicans before Hulk and them decided, all right, guys, we're done here. We're going to WCW. Peace.
Yeah, they kind of did. That is true. And Vince was, got in trouble too because, the steroids. Anyway.
Stephanie's taking over the company, guys.
Oh. Yeah, about that. Vince did that shit.
Oh yeah, he did that shit. Come on now.
We
know he did that shit.
Here's my thing. A lot of people inside said there's low chance of him giving up the company, but
he's gonna have to.
But here's the thing that's happening though: the power vacuum that you are seeing is a bit interesting. Because there might be changes on the television side, actually, definitely about this, but it's not like solidified or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the company is going to be changing in the next 4 years, and it's going to be quite interesting. In other words, Vince's influence is starting to leave.
Yeah.
Now, The good question is how long the remaining McMahons stay a part of it, because I think the McMahons will be a part of this company for as long as it's there. But the good question is, where will Triple H be? Because I think they really want him to still be there, doing shit. I think I think they'd be kind of, believe it or not, stupid for getting rid of Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people say, what she do? She does a whole fucking hell of a lot.
I mean,
So I think you'd be dumb to say, oh, we don't need Stephanie no more. We can just get somebody to replace her. Even if you can, that's a lot of years of knowledge of the company and what they stand for.
I mean,
that you're going to just eliminate. That's just dumb. So
she's the reason why Titus. She put Titus in there as like the guy, the face. Yep. Like he's everywhere. He's going to ESPYs. He's doing everything. Like
and then you got to think about the fact that she is a face and yeah, super, us like people like me that know shit. Yeah, we can see through Stephanie's bullshit, but we also see it for what it is, of her being in the head of the company, but even bigger. Casuals, people are in there and wrestling like that. Oh, I guess it's her time to take over the company. That's cool. It's like this. You don't know how much of a tyrant this bitch actually is, do you? But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I think it fits exactly what they want. I think it's just going to be really interesting. What's going to go down in the company in the next few years? Mm-hmm. Also, one more thing. Dave Meltzer looked like a dumbass because he said Io Shirai was about to leave.
Shirai called him out on that.
Shirai was like, rumors. Like, it's like everybody just like, yo, how can you keep getting called out in this and still keep fans? I don't understand it.
Also, Bailey confirmed his rumor of her coming back at SummerSlam. He's like, oh, one rumor, that's right.
I died. Like you do, I keep telling y'all, I do realize the wrestlers don't respect him.
They really don't.
Y'all do realize the wrestlers actually don't respect him.
He's the definition of my best friend's cousin's sister told me this, so it has to be true.
Yo, look, man.
Every once in a while, he gets lucky.
Meltzer is one of the reasons why I kind of stopped doing Wrestle Corner 100, man, because it's like, this is dumb. He's like, fuck that up for me, man.
Also, he's the guy that rumored that Sasha Banks wasn't worth $30,000 until somebody actually paid her $30,000 for an appearance, and I'm like, well, you look stupid, Meltzer, don't you?
Dumb. But here's the funny thing. Yeah, I say it. Sasha ain't worth that. People gonna pay it. Oh yeah. I don't think she's worth it, but people gonna pay that shit.
I mean, once she hit Star Wars, that's when price of the brick went up.
I still stand by this. That her moment wasn't that big of a fucking dip. Whatever.
It's the equivalent of when Edge was on Highlander. We all made a big deal. We thought we won. All right, we thought we won. Let's be real. We did. We all did.
With all this enthusiasm when guy, what's his name? Shit. Beefcake. Well, Beefcake showed a boy that they're in paradise because Hogan always invites his 5 friends to every goddamn thing.
Nasty Boy Nas pops up on Baywatch.
Yo, see, look, the Nasty Boy showing up is fine. It's when you see Brutus, the barber Beefcake. It's like, yo, Brutus, I don't know.
Why are you on Baywatch? You're scaring away the bitches, all right?
You know that nigga actually had a title match against that nigga? WCW just gave Hogan anything they wanted, didn't they? Anyway, holy crap! Man, you got me talking about old
favorite nations, courtesy of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Oh my god!
I aspire to get a contract like that wherever we signed up at some point. Like, give us favorite nations, please.
Boy, you don't do that to me, man. You have me running around everywhere.
AD. Yeah, let's sign this guy and tell him to ask for more money so we can get more money. I was like, Kevin Nash, I love you.
I hate it because I knew Scott did. Scott had money, but you can tell that he didn't spend it well. But yeah, you can tell he didn't spend it well.
Nash looked like he invested his money.
Oh man, Kevin looked like he had Kevin had a plan with all his money ever since he got the first paycheck he got. Like, oh, I don't know where this is going. Like he seemed like one of them.
The way he says it, as soon as Bret Hart came there and they put a bug in his ear, like, yo, ask for X amount, he was like, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. And my kid wanted that moped. Fuck yeah. Yo.
I don't blame him one bit. It's like, hey, Vince ain't gonna pay this shit. I might as well get it out of fucking Ted Turner.
I'm about to run Ted Turner to the ground right now. Look, actually, I think that's what made that shit so much funnier when you look at it in full circle. Mm-hmm. When Nash was talking about when he knew WCW was done, because Nash knew this when Nash saw that, when he saw Tyson on there. Tyson in WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, Tyson, and all that. Yeah. When he saw that, and Kevin Sullivan told him, like, yeah, there was an iceberg last night. It's called WrestleMania. And he was like, yeah, right there. Kevin's like, yeah, I'm taking every fucking piece of money I can. I'm ripping out all the copper wiring. I'm pretty sure Kevin, that was the canary in the coal mine. Everybody, get all the money you can. Fake injury, do whatever you want to do.
In fact, the
best story on top of that, because of fake injury, all you want to. Hey, yo, Kevin, I got a question. Can you keep my brother on the roster? Yeah, I keep him on the roster. Yeah, thanks. I want you to keep it in the family. You know what I'm thinking? Like,
real talk.
The genius sat on that roster until the doors closed.
Real talk.
What?
Low key, I feel Kevin Nash was laughing, but also told Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko to them, go to WWE now.
I personally think he I think he couldn't stand Chris Benoit, but Eddie like, hey, come on here. Let's go to fucking Vince. Let's go to Vince, man.
He'll pay you. I
don't know why the fuck. D, you know like 5 guys over there. I don't know why you want to go over there. What do you want to? Just say Kevin. Just say Kevin. Just say Kevin. Kevin say you think be a good idea. Vince will do it. Vince is stupid.
Man, you said Vince is stupid.
Final joke. Chris Benoit, can I go over there? I don't care what you do.
I don't care what you do.
Don't care what you do. Go choke something. See, I can't even finish the goddamn.
Fucking what's his face? Who was the dude that was with him too? God damn it, he was with Ravens flock. Ball headed.
Perry.
Yeah, Perry Saturn. He's like, Perry, can I go? Sure, Perry. Sure.
No. Perry, hey, can I go? Who the fuck are you? No. Did it wrong. You gotta do it like you go off the office. Look, can I go to Dodge?
Shit. Hey, look, I like Perry Sanders was the next person. He did feel like fourth wheel in that whole group. Like,
boy, man, I think Perry just got there on a deal, man. I feel like
it's a package deal.
He was there on a package deal. And the only thing that extended it, that actually lucked up, and I think he admits it in a kind of a way, when he got over there and he saw Vince, and luckily walking over there with Triple H, hey man, you fucking made it, man. Yeah. And he looked Triple H look at Vince. It just he's walking like that's one of mine. Like, I got a feeling that happened. Oh,
man.
That was during the time when his stock was going up and he was about to be champion. So, yeah. Hold on. Because I am that person to think that Kevin Nash is the big mastermind. Kevin Nash is telling Triple H, go ahead, man. Kiss Vince's ass, man. Vince likes you, man.
Likes you a lot. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. Look, if you could beg his daughter, I would. Would you? I don't know. I don't know. I only see Stephanie once. She's like a high school. Look, she's like still in high school. I don't even know what. I don't even know why.
Here's the sick part. That probably was an actual conversation.
That probably did happen. No, because it was always Scott. Hey, Paul. You know what you should do? Just do this thing where you
like y'all went to Vegas, you got her loaded, and then y'all got married. I bet that'll fucking go.
All right, let's see what happens.
I don't think Vince is gonna like that. I don't think Vince is gonna like that. I don't think Vince is gonna like that. We need somebody to pitch this over for us. Hey, Sean, come over here. Yeah. Hey, hey, Vince listens to you all. You know that's what Nash told Trips. Hey, if you want to do something stupid, just make sure Sean's in the room with you. Just do it. Just tell him, like, hey Vince, I want to do blah blah. I don't think that's good. Just make sure Sean's right there. Sean be like, hey man, it's good.
Be fitting to be a breeze.
Boy,
be great.
The click ruled wrestling so hard.
Meanwhile, X-Pac is like, I'm just here for money.
Man, I just want, look, man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm dating this raver, and she actually has a high price lifestyle for some strange reason. So it's the 90s. I smoke cigarettes a lot. I'm sorry. It's the 90s. You forgot it's X-Pac. That nigga too damn small to be having a voice. Like, he is way too athletic, because I seen X-Pac wrestle. Like, how many years ago was that? Like 5 years ago?
He wrestled during the pandemic.
Yeah, he wrestled during the pandemic, like, God, 5, 6 years, like 3 years ago, something like that. Yeah, yo, man, you know what's so sad for that nigga to be moving like that, and he sounds like a fucking meth head? It's sad.
Very sad. It's like, damn.
Oh, God.
But anyways,
Way over, man. All right,
anyways, we're done. Just tune in this week. We're gonna be at San Diego. It's gonna be great. I think this is timely to actually do a sports show before San Diego. So
yeah. Right before y'all go out into the West Coast and do everything. So hopefully, because it's on y'all schedule, you're gonna be talking to a couple of people from AEW. Now, I already told you. You already know who to stay for. And I'm not blurting it out to the people who we might have a chance of talking to. But I'm just saying, Chris, you already got my instructions. All right.
No deal. I know the assignment.
Now, that being said, if Keith Lee is there, I need you to kick that nigga in the motherfucking nuts and run, because I actually don't think he's that fast. I personally think that's just somebody just standing there waiting for it.
Anyways, we are out, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.